My name is Colleen Lambert, and I am Mi'kmaq Tourism, Culture and Recreation Director of Conn River Reserve. I'm also the chair of the Newfoundland and Labrador Indigenous Tourism Association. So I sort of just rolled into tourism through my logistical abilities. And I've got to say I love it. It's very demanding. It's very broad because we cover all of sports, recreation, leisure activities, community culture in the sense of drumming and dancing and the powwow and such, but also we try to bring beading and basket making and all of these opportunities back to community members. But that's going to lead into tourism, cultural development. So it all ties together essentially. And so I came from the recreational field and sort of, wiggled my way out into tourism.
My name is Swan, and I'm the executive director of the Newfoundland and Labrador Indigenous Tourism Association. In the far north, I gotta say, we have two landmasses, the island of Newfoundland and the large landmass of Labrador. Multiple Indigenous cultures there. Since a little girl, I did all sorts of different projects and things for work, and I found that tourism really resonated. I tried everything from teaching to guiding out in the wilderness, to working on events, to cleaning rooms and selling accommodations, to serving food, and I loved it all. But what I found is that I wanted to create my own path. And I started working in product development and then helping communities develop all sorts of tourism assets and then marketing out on an international scale.
We have three different cultures. So we have Mi'kmaq, we represent the Mi'kmaq, and we represent the Innu and the Inuit. And we have two very big land masses. And we have some beautiful, beautiful landscape that you have to travel a distance to get to. Torngat Mountains is a perfect example of that and the cultures there. And a lot of our offers are very, very much land-based. So hunting, trapping, living on the land.
Yeah, Newfoundland and Labrador is really special in terms of being a place with incredible people and a destination for people to explore. Again, we have this landmass of Labrador that is connected to the rest of Canada, has this beautiful gateway into Quebec and even to the north. We have communities that are distributed along the coastline and now new communities that are now developing in other sections inland as well. The land resonates like you would not believe. And then the people and the culture, they have history there that dates back very, very far. We do have a history of kind of the connection of peoples coming from both sides of the world in Newfoundland and Labrador, which is really special. And although the interactions weren't always positive, that is huge for humankind going across the world. We also have the island, which is absolutely huge. It takes hours, if not days, to drive across. And when people come and experience it, we usually say to kind of portion off your trip to different sections of the island because there's so much to see and do and people to engage with. We have a huge Indigenous population. We have First Nation and we have Inuit. We also have people that have moved to Newfoundland and Labrador with lots of different Indigenous backgrounds from around the world, in fact, that live now in Newfoundland and Labrador because of its beauty and because of its charm. So in terms of exploring, you can visit designated communities or you can even go out just on the land in other communities that may not be designated and still interact with Indigenous people. We have Indigenous musicians and artisans and accommodation owners, experience providers, the list goes on and on. The elders are incredible. We work with them often. The youth, the Indigenous population is growing like crazy. There's so many young people there. So we really hope that people will come and experience it over and over again too. Not just one trip, but over and over because it's such a big land and so many different diverse cultures. Igo igande ha igo gwandu dana he